Well, hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to or back to Lifestyle Makes Sense. I am Miss Melissa and I thank you so much for joining me. Now, first I'm going to take my coins out of here. I have not spent much. I've really only spent on bills. So that's a good thing because I'm not buying anything. So I'm stacking my coins, as it were, and trying to keep these bills paid, get myself 1 to 3 months ahead on my bills. That's a very big goal of mine, to be able to do that. This is January, which is my no spend month. I received this little booklet from Budget Treasures. It's a no spend workbook that comes with blank calendars on the inside and some other different worksheets that you can do and complete and all that. I've enjoyed using it so far. I used it one time in the year 2023. It was October. And the way I choose to use it is when there's 5 Mondays in a month, then I choose to make that my no spend month. Why did I choose the 5 Mondays in a month? Well, I pay myself every Monday. And so my plan is to use one of my paychecks as a no spend check. So for instance, I pay myself $850 per week in general. And I divided that by 5 because I have 5 paydays. So that leaves me with $170 per week that I can spend. And what I don't spend of that $170 will go towards my 2024 Savings Challenge puzzles, which those puzzles, once complete, will go towards my 2024 goals. So this week I had $170. Well, sorry, last week I had $170. Now I did use $85 of that $170 because my natural gas bill was $235, and I had budgeted last year $200 for my natural gas bill per month because it fluctuates. In the winter months, it's higher. In the summer months, it's lower. So I just took that amount down to $150 because I figured if I save it all through the year, it'll just kind of balance itself out. Well, this month was a whopper of a $235. So I ended up using $85 of the $170 to complete that $150 and go ahead and pay my natural gas bill. So I don't consider that as basically spending, but on something that I didn't have to have. Natural gas is a utility, so I had to have it. And so that's what I used it for. And I guess I could have taken it out of my personal money or my leftover electricity money, but I'm really trying to do right by this no spend month. And that's one of the ways to do it. No spend for me means spending on anything that's outside of approved spending. And that's what she has written up here under the definition. If you spend money that is outside of the approved spending, write the amount of money spent. Well, natural gas is something I have to buy and use, so it's not outside of my necessary spending, but that is where I took it from. So in my book, I have a spot for no spend, and what's remaining in my no spend amount is 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So that's what's left over in that, and I'll get to that in a minute as to how I'm going to use it. All right, so I'm going to write down I had $84 remaining for week number 1. And that will keep going and going and going until we get to the end of the month. Now, let's swap. My electric bill this month was $77, and I'm rounding up here. It was $76.65. But I'm rounding up. Electricity is high in the summer and lower in the winter months. So I budget $25 for my personal budget, and I do share this particular bill with my business account. So my business gave me $75 to go towards electricity, so therefore I had $200. I didn't spend all of that because the electric bill was only $77. So that means I had a surplus that I did not use of $123 that I plan to keep in here. I started to go ahead and put it in my sinking fund, which I think I might do. I think I might go ahead and do that, because when I get to that, I'll go ahead and do that, because my sinking funds and bill buffer now have a capped out amount on each of them. So I can use the additional funds to go towards my bill buffer and my sinking funds for electricity. And if by chance I need some extra to pull from, I can always pull it from my bill buffer. And that's what I think I'm going to do. And if I would have had money in my natural gas bill buffer, I would have pulled it from there instead of using my no spend. I hope all that makes sense. I know it can get confusing when you're talking about budgets because everybody's budget is different. I feel like my camera is a little bit, sorry about that. Yeah, everybody's budget is different. So you have to handle your budget according to how you know how to deal with your budget. But right now, natural gas has been paid and there's nothing else remaining in it. My water bill this month was $56.53, so we'll just round it up to $57. And I budget $75 a month for water. And so I have left $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and it will also go into my bill buffer and sinking fund. I was going to just leave it in my pay envelope, but I think it'll be best if I go ahead and put it in my bill buffer. Because my goal, my ultimate goal, even with my savings challenges, is to get 1 to 3 months ahead on my recurring monthly bills. This week for cell phone, I've paid everything in it, so there's nothing no longer due. I also shared this bill with my business. I put in $120 from my personal, and my business, I think, puts in maybe $60 for my business phone and my business tablet. But this has been covered for the month and I've paid that. Food this week, I'm going to give myself $150. And I forgot to tell y'all how much we are working with. So the total budget for this week is $1,025 in cash, because y'all know I leave some of the money in the bank since it's automatically withdrawn, or is going to be automatically withdrawn from the account. So the total cash that we're working with today is $595. So that's 1, 2, 300, 51, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 590, 591, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $595 is what we're working with in cash, but my total budget for this week is $1,025. Cell phone has been paid. So let's bounce back to food. Food this week, I will be giving myself $150. And that covers me and my husband's meal plans that we have. For gas, I will be giving myself $50. And that covers my personal vehicles that I have. Personal, I will be giving myself $50, 20, 40, and 50. And this is just for me to do what I need to do. I've been doing my business budget, but I have not been recording it. I've just kind of been doing it because we're trying to play catch up after we did inventory upgrades and uploads and so forth. So it's really been kind of busy and I just have not had the time. But I do pay myself a personal income from my online shop, Yardworks Stationery Cafe. So part of this comes from that. In my savings, this week, I'm going to give it also $50. And I had $50 from last week. The cap on this is $200, but I may not necessarily always be able to give myself $200 every month for savings. But this is $50 from last week, and this week it also get $50. So what I'm going to do is put this 50 back and just put 100 over here. And I'm going to save this up until I just decide to put it in the bank, or if I have to use it for something, then of course I will do that. Credit cards this week will be getting $200, but that will be staying in the bank because the credit card payments will be coming out of my bank account. So $200 will be deducted from my $1,025 to go towards credit cards. U-Haul, we already covered. Life insurance this week will be getting $100 of the allotted $280 that I give it. I leave that in the bank because it's automatically withdrawn, but it won't be withdrawn until the end of the month. So I have a little time to finish paying the rest of the $280. Car insurance will also be deducted towards the end of the month. I left $100 in the bank to go towards the $244 that will be coming up due very soon. My scooter, I left $30 in the bank. It will become due in February. I've paid it up until February, and so it will be becoming due soon. So the $30 will be taken out of the bank, out of that $1,025. My rental insurance on my U-Haul has been fully covered. We covered that last week, $40. My dental insurance was fully covered. It's been withdrawn out of my account, $32. We covered that. Pest control, I do my own pesting, and it will be getting $15 today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 is 15. And I shared this pest control with my business account, so my business also gives me money to go towards that as well. I won't be putting anything in Shop Small, into gifts, life happens, education, or fundraising. In miscellaneous, I will not be, let me see, am I giving myself anything? No, I'm not. No, I won't be putting anything towards miscellaneous. The buffer box will be getting $5, but I'll have to get me some change for that. And savings challenges will be getting $100. 24 to 60, 81. $100. And then this last 180, which I'm going to have to take out some from, because I'm putting 170 in no spend. So I'm going to have to get me a little change. Hold up. All right. So, all right. So 170 will be going into my no spend, and this will be for this week. If I don't spend anything for this week, I've taken the $84 out because it will be going towards the savings challenge today. And it will be getting 170 for this week. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. Savings challenges got 100. Buffer box gets $5. Actually, I'm gonna give it $10. I'm gonna give it the remaining 10. Because I gotta put some in my buffer box. Now this $84, this is what came out of my no spend. This is what I did not spend for that last week. It will be going towards my savings challenges. So let me put it over here with this money right quickly. And in my buffer box, let's go ahead and go to that. This will serve as my sinking funds and my bill buffer because like I mentioned, last week, I'm really trying to have a goal on the back of each one of these. So that's what I'm really trying to get towards and pay out and get it taken care of. So I'm going to put $5 in car registration. Where is it? And I'm going to put $2 into cable and internet. And I'm going to put these last $3 into natural gas. I'm going to start building that up. Now let's go back up here to electricity, and it will receive $123 in it as a bill buffer. Let's see, where is that? It's gonna be blue. There it is. And it's currently empty. So we're gonna put this $123 in here. And if I need to get some out of this to make up for a big bill or unexpected larger bill or something, then I can grab it out of here. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep building this up until I get $2,450 in it to put in the bank, because that's what my 6 months bills equal up to. No, that's a year. That's for a whole year. Electricity. And then we're going to take out the balance in water. And let's put this in here. Let's find water. Come on, there it is. Water trash, which is currently empty. So I'm getting a good start by adding some money to my bill buffer. And it has a total goal of $720. And when I finish the savings puzzles, that will help me get closer to my goals in that for now. All right, so what do we have left? All right, so we will take out, I'll be doing pest control later this week, I think. If I feel up to it, I think I might do it. We're gonna take out the savings challenge money, and spread this back. Bring out the puzzles. All right, let's do the either R's first. I'm not gonna get one that's turned over. Ooh-wee. 155 or 31. Let me see if I got enough to do the 155 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Let's see if I do 160, 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60. And then I'll see if I have a 5 left over. Tell me I have to get some change, some more change. There's a 5. All right, so I'm gonna put this one in there. I chose the larger number that time. I could put in $31 or 155, and lately I had been choosing the lower numbers, and this is going to be due for a bill exchange really soon, because I don't want a big wad of money in there, and I don't know how many pieces we have remaining, but this was a 35-piece puzzle. And once we get finished with this 35-piece puzzle, we'll start putting it together, and then we'll start adding the money up, seeing how much we could save with this puzzle. And I do sell these in my shop, online in my shop, lifestylemakes-sense.com. So if you want to have a savings challenge that's fun and beautiful at the same time, then feel free to go on over there and buy you a savings challenge puzzle as well. And this is 35 pieces. This one, I think I'm going to do next. I only have $29 left. So, let's go to the 48-piece puzzle. I see number 26 right there. And I'm just going to reach in there and grab it. 26, 25, and 26, and we'll have $3 left. Piece in there. And we'll add this to this. $26 will be added to this amount. And this $3, I think I'm just going to not even try to pull a big piece this week. I won't do a big piece. I'll just put this $3 in a bill buffer. 3. And let's put it in, what's empty? Let's put it in subscription. Let me see which one of mine are empty. The blue ones, the ones that I'm personally responsible for are in blue. U-Haul storage. Well, you know what? Let me put it in giving since I don't have anything in my pay envelope for giving and I don't have anything in here for giving. Let me just put this. I have a goal in mind for giving for the year of $600. So once I build this up, I have not forgotten about my Do Good to Others Day because I still want to be able to do that, but I need to build it up and then be able to do it, okay? All right, you guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you continue to have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Enjoy yourself, you guys. Bye-bye.